welcome to the Arsenal Present. How are we doing today? I hope you all had a wonderful, and a productive day. Now, what's on the menu? We're going to discussing Jorginho signing a 1 year contract with Arsenal. Fantastic news, even though some people are against it. We'll discuss that. Now, Arsenal are actually out, trying to get a number two goalkeeper. We know Ramsdale doesn't want to be a number two goalkeeper at Arsenal. He is angling for a move out of Arsenal in the summer. So, who will Arsenal bring in to replace Ramsdale as number two goalkeeper? Will it be Jason Steele from Brighton? Will it be Diane Ramat from Ajax, or Wojciech Szczesny, Arsenal former goalkeeper from who is actually playing right now at Juventus? Which one of the three goalkeepers will Arsenal be bringing to the Emirates to be a backup to David Raya? Before we continue this conversation and get into the nitty-gritty, let's adhere to protocol. Strike the like button. Very important. Subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Let me repeat for those who didn't hear the first time or those at the back. Strike the like button, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. So let's start with Jorginho, who has officially signed a 1-year deal at Arsenal. And this is actually dividing opinions. Some people think he's a cheerleader, that he's not good enough. I think that is absolutely harsh and ridiculous. I'm not trying to convince you. If you have an opinion that you don't like him, I'm not going to change that. But objectively, you can't tell me Jorginho has not added value and quality to our team. Because I was listening to a podcast on my way back from work today. I had this guy who was saying, "Oh, Jorginho is just a cheerleader. In certain games, he has been found wanting," which is fair. I'm going to agree. Against Chelsea, away at Stamford Bridge, that was one of Jorginho's best games. I understand. In the Champions League against Bayern, both legs, Jorginho's lack of athleticism showed. But aside from that, against Chelsea, the team was poor. Rice that he was trying to embellish and praise was poor in that game. I understand he scored that goal that ignited the comeback from Arsenal from 2-0 to 2-2. But every member of the team that day was poor. So let's not try to diminish Jorginho just so we can hoist and praise Rice. Let's not do that. Against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, the whole team was poor. Against Bayern, that you mentioned that Jorginho was poor, Rice was poor too. Rice might have all the Rice has the athleticism, but the technical quality, the passing ability, the incisive passes, the true passes, Rice at this moment does not have it. Let's stop overly overhyping certain players because they're English or because they are record signing. We are going to embellish them and try and trample upon other players. Against Bayern, Jorginho was found lacking because of his lack of athleticism against a dynamic Bayern midfield. Same for Rice. Rice have all the athleticism. What did you do against Bayern? We're going to call out Jorginho. We are going to call out Rice against Bayern too. So let's not pretend that Rice has been fantastic throughout the whole games. I understand Jorginho's lack of athleticism has been some of a worry, but he's not going to play all the games. Jorginho is that player that you can bring him in the last 20 minutes to control a game. He'll do a fantastic job. You were so quick to point out the fact that at the Emirates, Jorginho made that costly mistake and we drew against Tottenham. Fair. But I'm going to call out Rice too, even though we still maintained our win against Tottenham away. Rice made that mistake and we considered a penalty. So I don't understand why he was just pitching Rice against Jorginho. They are both good players, have different strengths. Jorginho is following IQ supersede Rice at this moment, and Rice supersedes Jorginho in terms of covering the ground and athleticism. So let's not, and I know Rice still has the potential to get to the next level. He's younger, which is a mighty advantage. But at the same time, Jorginho has the experience. You don't expect him to play all the games, and he knows his position. Jorginho is not angling to start. He's not going to be a starter. So this is a very smart move, if you ask me, in my opinion. So all these, while we're keeping him, let's discard him. We're not going to get two marquee midfielders in the summer. So stop overly projecting what's not possible. Financially, it's not possible. We have to get two goalkeepers. Technically, Raya has not been signed. We have to actually officially sign Raya in this summer. Then we still need to sign another goalkeeper. So we're technically signing two goalkeepers. We need to sign a marquee midfielder. We know Partey cannot be relied on because since he came to the club, he has been always injured. And this last season showed us a different level of the fact that Partey missed more than 75% of the league. So we need to bring a midfielder that can guarantee us quality and availability. So having Georgie there to cover for El Neni, who is leaving, because he was trying to compare El Neni and Georgie, that this whole last season we just signed El Neni as on that cheerleader who didn't do much. El Neni has more legs than Georgie, but Georgie has more quality. We signed El Neni on goodwill and on a reduced wage because he got injured and the club didn't want to discard him. The club, see, you can be ruthless, but you can't be inhumane. And then he got injured at the tail end of last season, playing for Arsenal, and you expect the club to just discard him like that because his contract ran down. So they signed him on a goodwill contract. And yes, he played limited minutes this season because we had other players who were better than him playing. So let's not compare Elneni's contract to Georgie's contract. Georgie is still here for one more year, and if he continues to do a job, then we renew for another year. It's not 2 years, it's not 3 years contract. Why are we overly critical of Georgie? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Why are you critical of Georgie? For me, it's a fantastic deal. It doesn't stop us financially from pursuing a marquee midfielder in this summer transfer window. It doesn't stop us paying the kind of wages that can attract and transfer that can attract a marquee midfielder. So for me, it's a win-win for Arsenal and for Georgie. And what makes it sweeter is that Georgie knows his position. He knows he's not going to have the starting berth. Clubs like Bayern do this kind of deals. Real Madrid have the likes of Joselu, Brahim Diaz, who know their position in the team, and they don't complain. So Real Madrid can do it, Bayern can do it. When we do it, we are not being ambitious. Come on, guys, let us be more savvy with all these conversations we just have. Don't just say things without thinking it through. Now, let's move to the next topic, which is Aaron Ramsdale. We know it's not more a hidden secret. He'll be leaving this summer. Where will he go to? According to reports, Newcastle are passively interested. So maybe Newcastle might actually cough out the money and get him. We know he doesn't want to be a second fiddle. He doesn't want to be a second choice goalkeeper. He wants to go elsewhere where he can be the first choice. And good luck to Ramsdale. Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. Nobody's doubting that. Just that at Arsenal, what we need from our goalkeeper, he does not have those qualities. I.e., playing from the back, concentration level, and being proactive, he does not. He's a good shot stopper, but when you play for a top team, like Arsenal or like Manchester City, who are actually being proactive, who are progressive, it goes beyond just shot stopping. This is not a relegation threatening team where shot stopping is number one priority. When it comes to teams that they will hold majority of possession of the ball, shot stopping is not priority. Proactiveness, dominating your box is priority. Being proactive, playing with the team, playing from the back, understanding positioning is priority than shot stopping. So I wish Ramsdale the best of luck. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way he wanted, and it's time to part ways amicably and move on. No grudges. It is what it is. So, talking about moving on, like I said earlier in the stream, Arsenal are keen to replace Ramsdale. These are the choices we are hearing in the media. There's Wojciech Szczesny right there. There's a Diane Ramad from Ajax, and there's Jason Steele from Brighton. These are the candidates the media are putting out that Arsenal are doing preliminary talks with. But Wojciech Szczesny at the moment, according to reports, the reason why the deal is not dead in the water, might not go through is because of his wage demand. Is demanding in excess of £100,000 after tax, which Arsenal are not keen to give to a second choice goalkeeper. Let's see how negotiations go with that one. With the remaining Ajax goalkeeper in Dant Ramat and Jason Steele of Brighton. Negotiating with Brighton is going to be difficult. We know they are notorious for protracted deals, Brighton. And he still has 2 years. When it comes to playing from the back, for me, Jason Steele is trusted and tested. He has played in Premier League. We've seen with Brighton, even the alternate goalkeepers, they do not have a clear number one goalkeeper. He has shown that he's very comfortable playing from the back. He's a decent shot stopper. He knows how to actually dominate his box. So that would be a good choice. But Brighton, we know they are notorious for making it difficult. Brighton are going to make it extremely difficult. Now, I'm happy that's not my job. That's Edu's job and Richard Garlick to deal with. So will Arsenal go and try and get the deal done? I don't know, but that it should be an interesting one. Then for the Ajax goalkeeper, will they want to leave Ajax to be a second choice goalkeeper? Now we saw with Ramsdale after 1 year they begin to angle for another move. We don't bring in the goalkeeper that after 1 or 2 years they feel like they can go and be number one elsewhere. So Chesney would have been an ideal one in my opinion because he's a former player of the club. He will meet the criteria of homegrown, which Jason Steele will meet the criteria of homegrown, but the wage demand is the stumbling block. Now, playing from the back, I am not too sure or convinced about Chesney, but I'm very, very convinced about the IS goalkeeper in Diane Ramad and Jason Steve of Brighton. Those goalkeepers are very, very fine. When it comes to Chesney playing out from the back, I am not too sure about that one. Sorry. Let's see which one Arsenal will eventually get. Will it be Chesney, which is the wages are a stumbling block? Will it be Jason Steve of Brighton? See, a tough cookie to crack. And will it be Diane Ramad from Ajax? We'll find out. Will it be other choices that we are not aware of? We'll find out in due course. So, Arsenal are actually getting proactive and getting ready for a very, very busy summer in terms of incoming and in terms of outgoing. It should be a very, very interesting summer. It's summer we have to consolidate. Depending on whether we win the league or not, Arsenal will still have a very huge summer because when you're competing against likes of Man City, and when I'm going to the Champions League to try and to lay an impact and win it, you need to actually bring in top quality players as starters and players you got to have on the bench. As I will call them as impactors. So it should be a very interesting summer coming around very, very soon. So let me know what you think regarding these three topics: the Jorginho signing 1 year deal, the fact that Ramsdale might be leaving Arsenal to Newcastle, and the choice of the second choice goalkeeper for what Arsenal are trying to pick from. How am I struggling with my words? Arsenal trying to pick from Wojciech Jason Steele, and Dermat Ramat. Very strange names. I'm struggling with my pronunciations of those names. So let me know in the comment section which of these goalkeepers will be your preferred choice. Let me know in the comment section. And do you actually agree that signing Jorginho to a 1 year contract is sensible? If you disagree, let me know why you think it's not sensible, why you think we'll have just gotten rid of Jorginho and go and get other midfielders. Let me know in the comment section. And Ramsdale leaving Arsenal, do you think Arsenal should have done more in persuading him? You think it's the right choice? Let me know in the comment section. On your way out, please like the video. Very, very important. Strike a like button. Subscribe yet to subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.